Right then, guys, right, so you're going to join us today as a bit of a special, as me and the rest of the crew, we're going to be going into an adventure around the world of Alien.
This is where the alien bursts out of Jacko as he's frozen solid like that. We are playing Alien RPG by Free League. I'm still a human and communicating. That's a horrible face from Jacko there.
It's the eyes.
Can you even hear us, Jacko?
No one can hear you scream in space.
No one can hear Jacko forever.
I blame my
We're back.
You're back. I did the introduction for you, Jacko. We're going to keep that because it was a funny moment.
You just, I don't know what bit will crashed on me. It just went.
Right, so I'll explain the situation. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to introduce your characters. I think actually what I'll do first is just talk about the main mechanic of this game. So you will see from your character sheet. So I'm going to get up Wilson's as an example. So Wilson, which is being played by P. You have, for example, a mobility. You have a mobility of 2, which is linked to your agility of 4. So that means if I ask you to do a mobility, like you're going to roll out of the way, or you tell me you want to jump down from a balcony, I'll say, well, give me a mobility roll. And what that'll be is using your agility, which is 4, and your mobility of 2, which is just saying you add them 2 together and you roll 6 dice. Roll20 is going to do that for you, but if we were playing together, you would have rolled 6 dice, but it's going to roll 6 dice for you anyway. What we're looking for is 6s, and in this game they come up as those targets, and everything else in Roll20 will just come up as a blank because all the other numbers are useless to you. You just want 6s, so we're looking for those successes to come up. Throughout the game, you're going to get more and more stressed. Your character's going to get what's called stress, and that's going to be a roll that rolls some extra dice. So that gives you more opportunity to get 6s. So even though you're more stressed, you're pushing yourself. It's giving you more opportunities to succeed. But this time, the 1s on the yellow dice it will roll for you will come up as the face huggers, and that's bad. And that's when you may go into full-on panic. You might attack someone else. You might just become comatose. So I'll get you to do a panic roll and explain what happens to you. So stress can help, but it can also lead to things going terribly wrong for you. And that's the mechanic, really. So on your character sheet, there should be a section somewhere. Yes, there's a tick box for stress level. So when I tell you you've taken stress, just click on that stress level. It's on the left-hand side of your character sheet. Yeah. Your health is the same as your strength. So you're not going to last long, really. So don't try not to get...
My health is the same as my strength. That's not good.
Yeah, so you've got a strength of 2, I believe, Wilson. So... Sorry.
Give all the little secrets away. This is
It'll all become clear as we play along. But like I said to Pete earlier, I've got the hardest job. You tell me what your character would do, and I'll help you convert that into the rules. If at all we need to use the rules, hopefully a bit of role playing will get us through it. We're not going to roll dice for everything. So we begin the game. I'll explain what you're doing out in space, really. So you're space truckers, what people tend to call space truckers. You're on a star freighter, the USCSS Montero, and you're doing a regular run that you do. It's called the Gauntlet, and it's a trade route between Anchor Point Station and the Frontier. And your ship is currently packed with dozens of tanks of dangerous tritium gas that is in the process of decaying into extremely profitable helium-3. So this usually cargoes such as these are towed in massive tanker modules that transport much higher concentrations of the gas a safe distance from the freight hauler. The Montero isn't rated as a commercial towing vehicle, however, and this small run is a special order by the Wayland Yuntani corporate account on Stutter's World, a newly established frontier colony. While the trip so far has been fairly routine, the Montero's sensors developed a glitch before you left Anchor Point and sporadically pinged contact with a sensor reflection before you activated the displacement drives and went into FTL, faster than light. Cargo run so far has been without incident. Now you are just awakening from hyperspace, ready to deliver your goods to the colony on Stutter's World. So you're carrying all this dangerous gas. It slowly decays over time and becomes safe, but you've got the hard job. You're delivering this dangerous gas to a new world. Hopefully by the time you get there, it turns into helium-3, nice and safe for you to deliver down on planet side. And we begin with, just imagine, I suppose, like a movie, you see the Montero slowly coming over the top of the camera. You see all the sensor modules and then as it's coming into shot, and all the beautiful stars twinkling. And as it passes over you, you see, even though you can't really hear these things in space, you see the engines flaming as they pass over the top of you. And then we cut inside, and just like in the Alien movies, this old-fashioned computer screen sparks up, and text that no human could really understand, but Mother, the computer in charge of the ship, understands this order that's flicking across the screen, and the cryo chambers start to deactivate, and you start to wake up. And Captain Miller, who isn't here yet.
Where is Captain Miller?
Captain Miller's always Captain Miller's.
I question the captain's ability to actually kind of like lead the ship in a productive manner. I mean,
Captain Miller's already awake. Captain Miller always programs the cryo chambers to wake them first, and they're probably making coffee somewhere, making things comfortable for their crew. But one thing that she demands of her crew is that when they wake up, and it's a bit of a morale boost to everyone coming out of cryo sleep, is to say a one-liner just as they're coming out of their cryo. And it always makes people chuckle, and it's something that always brings people round. So, Jacko, starting with your character, who is your character? And what would be their one-liner as they wake up out of cryo?
So I'm playing the role of Davis, who is the pilot. So I'm good to go here. Okay. My one-liner is going to be, because I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, I think my one-liner is going to have to be along the line of, we're going in hard, we're going in fast.
Perfect. And Pete, who is your character, and what would be their one-liner as they wake up from cryo sleep?
I am Wilson. I'm your friendly corporate base to the wider world, and I think my one-liner is, "Hey guys, who's up for a drink?"
And Mike, who is your character, and what would be their one-liner as they wake from cryo sleep?
I'm Rye, and I'm the technician, and my one-liner is, well, good to see life still sucks.
Drink more. Here, let me just get you some. I'll just go to the corporate area and find the corporate drinks and mix you a lovely drink, because I'm sure that might cheer you up, or at least.
I'll accept the drink, and everything will still suck.
Well, drink more, and you never know, it might get better, or you might just pass out. In which case, who cares?
So, I mean, that is the thing you normally do. You all head down to the galley, get your free corporate coffee to help you.
Hey, no extra charge. It's
come
on
around.
The house.
And
freeze-dried cornbread's traditional.
Miller and Cham are already there, waiting for you. And Miller welcomes you. Come on, get your coffee. It's time to wake up. We ain't got much time. We've got to get this gas safely down to the planet. And so, while you're all sat around the table, why don't we introduce our characters a little bit more? What would you be saying to each other around this table about I think I'd like your characters to talk about, because this is going to be a big paycheck for you. This is going to be this is a big deal. This is really expensive gas that you've safely transported across the known systems to get here, and this is, you don't go into cryo sleep for so long for no reason. You're losing every minute that you spend in cryosleep. That's weeks, months, years that have passed by on Earth. So all your loved ones, any friends have aged way more than you have while you've been in FTL and cryosleep. So these things pay well. So what are you going to be spending this money on? And maybe again, starting with you, Jacko, what would Davis, the pilot, be spending this money on when they get back home?
I'm just looking to get some sort. I think I'll try and treat myself to some sort of fast speeder, because like I say, and I'm just really keen to get going. I mean, I've been sleeping far too long now. I just want to get into the cockpit of this bad boy and let's see what she can do.
And what about you, Pete? What would Wilson
guys,
be looking forward to?
You've done a fantastic job, and the corporation appreciates your sacrifice. It's great to see such a dedicated and well-functioning crew. We appreciate your sacrifice, and you will be rewarded. We appreciate a team that's dedicated to the job. Each of you have done particularly fantastic roles. I mean, the captain, wherever he may be, is probably doing something quite important. I don't know. I mean, that's what captains do, isn't it? They always give orders and stuff. But hey, that's captain stuff. But hey, pilot person whose name I've forgotten because I'm my memory.
Oh
shit.
yeah, that's just right. You corporate a lot. Yeah.
Well, no. Listen now. What I was going to say is, I think that you've done a fantastic job. I think maybe.
Yada. Come on, let's get the ship home. Go.
How fantastic!
Just calm yourself down. I appreciate you're happy. You're a happy guy. All I'm going to say is there's probably more opportunities out there for you to get an even faster speeder and maybe get yourself involved in I don't know, a more exciting lifestyle. Who knows? I mean, opportunity awaits beyond the stars.
Tell you what, I'm going to shove that speeder somewhere in a minute.
I'm sure you will, but do it safely and do it responsibly, because that's what the corporation expects. As for Mike, thank you so much for your sacrifice. Maybe life might turn a corner and things might go really well for you. Who knows? I mean, opportunities do await beyond the stars, which is why I'm so grateful for you guys coming out and risking life and limb to provide these wonderful resources to our fantastic colonists, trying to make life better for us all. Thank you so, guys. Your sacrifice is welcome. And yeah, who knows? Let's see what happens, because I'm sure there'll be more opportunities for each and every one of us to get a better life out there.
That is so your trademark, this opportunities.
Well,
it forces that down your throat.
I hope the next opportunity pays more, because this you're not paying me a great deal. In fact, I think I'm paid the lowest out of all of you, and I'm the one who's if something goes wrong, I'm going to be asked to fix it, aren't I?
Well,
So it's not good. It's not good paying the tech guy the lowest amount of money.
Well, I mean, but again, opportunities are out there, and who knows? I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm sure the corporation will give you massive bonuses for the sacrifices that you're prepared to offer. Really, I mean, not everybody here is as valued and as skilled as yourself.
Are you promising something then?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I know there's opportunities out there, and making them work for you.
Well, let me know. Let me know when you've got something a bit more
That
than
I will.
just words.
That I
And
will.
then-
As soon as I am aware of anything that comes up, I will more than happily pass it on to you guys and make damn sure that you're rewarded.
Well, I'll get off my backside at that point.
Fantastic.
Here's Rob.
Hey, Captain!
What the
Hello,
fuck have you been, man?
Captain Miller.
I've been
Ah,
talking to Mother.
Well, perfect timing, actually, Captain Miller, because I will deliver you a message from Mother. But welcome, Rob. So let me just quickly bring you up to speed. So you are the captain of the Montero, which is a haulage ship that is currently trafficking some very expensive gas. It's unstable at the moment. It decays into a more stable form in the journey, and you're delivering it to a planet out on the outskirts of the system. That's what you've been told to do by the Wayland Yuntani company, and you've all just come.
who is your friend?
Who is your friend? That's your rep there, Wilson. You've just come out of cryo sleep. Ready. You presume that you've arrived at your destination, but where Miller, you've just walked into the room to deliver this bad news to your crew. That in fact, Mother, who you have just been talking to, has informed you that there's no signal coming from Sutter's World, that you were supposed to be in contact. They've been drinking their coffee and regaling of how they're going to spend the money from this job. There seems to be no signal coming from Sutter's World.
Can I just say, you guys might be drinking coffee. I have my personal stash, which is available to everybody here, just to perk people up a little bit with that coffee. If everyone wants an additional wake me up call with their coffee, they're more than welcome, as I put on a little hip flask on the table.
Well,
So
that's
what-
very nice, Mr. Corporate Man, but I like to run this ship by the numbers. So if we can stick to coffee into an asteroid belt, that would be fine. This is a very expensive ship. I'd like to keep it in one piece till the end of the journey.
It's so dry. You need to wetten yourself up there, Mister. I can't remember what the captain's name is. You're gonna
Miller.
have to. I'm gonna call you
Vanessa.
Rob.
It's
I've got to
Vanessa.
call
At
you
least you
Rob.
can get the sex right.
Well, what can I
Hey,
say?
what goes on in your stasis sleep stays in your stasis sleep.
I'm
So
with Mr. Flyboy Tabletop Ramble in the corner here.
The beard is a stasis thing, okay? It doesn't,
Sure it is.
it doesn't define who I am. And that's
So-
Captain Miller.
Your ability to run the ship actually is to, define you, because clearly you're being all captainy. So carry on, Captain. Tell us what we have to do.
So yeah, what are you going to do about this situation? The planet that you're supposed to be delivering this to, that'll get you your paycheck, they're not returning your call. There seems to be no signal coming from them. What are you going to do about this situation?
Come on, Captain.
Captain, I have one job here, and this is to make sure that the gas gets to that planet.
That sounds great.
Whether they swap niceties is not my problem. We're taking the gas to the planet, and that's what we're going to do.
Sounds good.
Can take a check every now and again. I don't know how many parsecs to it. So, how many parsecs have we got to go to the planet?
Well, you should.
Far is it?
Are you going to ask Mother that?
I think it's probably something the captain would know, but I don't.
Oh dear.
Captain's
Well,
not had his coffee yet.
Hey,
Let's-
do you want a coffee there, Captain? But I can help you out if you want to. I'm more than happy to serve. I mean, that's what we all do on this ship, is ensure that the team's doing great, and that the cargo's delivered on in a timely fashion, and you're the boss. So how do you like a coffee, Cap?
Without any stimulants.
Without any stimulants? Well, caffeine is a stimulant. So that's going to be quite difficult. I could boil you some water. Is that what you're after? Just some boiled water, maybe add some sugar, but that's also stimulant.
Tell you what.
How,
Just have some coffee without additional pedantry. Let's try for that first.
so
Engineering, how are the engines looking?
fantastic. I'll go and get that to you right now.
So, on asking Mother how far to go, she Mother announces to you, Captain Miller, we don't appear to be at Stutter's World. Perhaps a private word with you, Captain Miller.
What?
Okay.
What about this gas? This gas needs to get to the flipping colonists. I mean, that's the job, Captain. What the flip's going on?
Well, if you give me 5 minutes, I might find out. Now, if I can have that coffee to go, I'd be very grateful.
Here you go. It's all yours. Enjoy. It might have a strange kick to it, as you know, just to keep yourself happy.
So, maybe if everyone turns their headphones off for a second while Mother explains to Captain Miller what's going on. Just give me the thumbs up when you can't hear me.
Just a second.
Right, that's muted you. Okay, just take your headphones off for a second, Pete.
Wait a minute, I'll just do that. Yeah, 'cause that's the-
So, Captain Miller, Mother explains to you that she's picked up a distress signal. It's from an unknown ship, and under the company's policies, that she's diverted the ship to respond to that, and it's the duty of all crew and company regulations that you must investigate this.
Okay, that's all well and good. But I'm right. Mother, is there anything in the company directives which says I'm going to be recompensed for my, let's say, benevolence?
Mother doesn't know the answer to that, but suggests that you speak to the company rep, Wilson. She's just following orders.
That's familiar. First time I've heard it from a computer, though. Okay.
So game term wise, if you want to, how much of that you want to tell to your crew is up to you.
Okay.
Oh, in fact, it does say, it says not doing so means that they will forfeit their shares and get no money for this run.
Okay. That makes it clear. Thank you very much. Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, listen up, listen hard.
Are we there, Pete?
It appears we're going to have to take a slight detour from our trip to Sutter's World, courtesy of Wayland Butani. Thanks, Wilson.
Whereabouts are we heading?
We are heading here. According to Mother, we've received a distress signal from a down ship. And before we can continue on our voyage to do what we've been paid to do, we need to go and check it out. If we don't go and check it out, we don't get paid for what we need to do. So it's very simple. I don't like it, you may not like it, but we have to go and check it out, or else we don't get paid.
So I needed to, spend a penny there. So I have no idea what's going on. What's going on, Cap?
Wayland Yutani fucked us.
Whoa! Just a second there. That's
Sorry. I'll rephrase that a moment. What we are having to take a brief detour, a brief stopover at this planet here because we've received a distress signal, and Wayland Yutani, or Mother, has instructed us to go and check it out.
What the fuck are we? Are we actually anywhere near where we're supposed to be?
Not yet.
Well, you are
far?
your bloody company.
But if we don't check it out, thanks to your company, we don't get paid. So
What?
we're going to have to check it
Right,
out.
okay. Well, what I will assure you guys that any profit that's made from this will be distributed fairly amongst the team, and any additional problems which we may or may not encounter, I will take any concerns on board seriously and ensure that you're compensated appropriately.
And as our conduit to the company, there's only one thing I want from you, and that is
Coffee?
recompense.
Coffee. Definitely. I'll completely. I mean, this is clearly news to myself. As it
If
is to all.
we can't secure an extra percentage for this delay,
I can only offer you what I can offer you. You know, I will make damn sure that your opinions are heard, and that any percentage of profit that is available to us on these new fantastic opportunities that await us will be distributed accordingly. Captain,
no, shut it. You're just slowing us down. Let's just get there, yeah?
Sure, let's do that, Shine. You carry on.
Well,
Your speeder awaits.
No, I'm just. So just tell me how much overtime I'm going to get. I don't want to share the profit. I just want to know that there's actually going to be something more coming on.
Fill in the sheets, get them stamped by Captain, and we will pay you accordingly.
You will pay us
Right.
overtime.
Sure, sounds good to
Okay,
me.
great.
Right,
Um,
any chance you
yeah.
can give this bad boy a little bit of a tweak? Just so, you know, get us a little bit more juice in under the bonnet sort of thing, you know?
Who are you speaking to here, sir?
Right, I want Rye. Rye's our techie. We want to see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it can give us, yeah?
So as you're discussing this, klaxons suddenly start going off, and Mother comes back on the line. Please
Hey,
brace for impact.
What? Captain, what's going on here? You're supposed to be in charge of this ship.
okay, shut up and hold on to something.